Okay, I'm trying something new today. These are 3-inch gulp sand, or they're called ghost shrimp, but they look like a sand shrimp because they got one big claw. And then I brought some Procure sand shrimp super gel. So I'm going to use this on one of my 3 hooks. Okay, so this is what the ghost shrimp looks like up close. You can see that the big claw is prominent there, and I just hooked it through the body. So I'm just going to put some gel on it, and I got it on the bottom hook. Jay Kim from the Oregon Surf Perch Fishing Club. It's Friday, November 17th at about 9:45. I'm back at Wade Creek. I was here, I want to say 4 or 5 days ago, and caught 2, I believe. I can't remember now. But I wanted to come back at high tide, but high tide's not till 2 o'clock. So right now it's about 2 hours past low tide. Low tide was about a 3.5, 3.8, and high tide is about a 7.2, 7.3. So it's only about a 4-foot swing from low to high today, the first low to high. But tonight, the low o'clock at around 8:30 or 9 o'clock, can't remember what time, it's like a minus 0.2. So it's going to be pretty close to a 7.5 swing this afternoon. Fishing conditions are pretty pleasant. It's about 47, 48. There's a slight breeze, I say about 5 miles an hour. And swell conditions, our swell energy is supposed to be about 180 today, I believe. And swells look like about 3 feet, 2 to 3 feet. Decent crashing waves up there. So I'm going to head straight up there. And again, I'm using 3 different baits today. I'm using the ghost shrimp for the first time. See how it works. I put gel on the top and the bottom. So I've been here like 35 minutes now, and as tide's coming in, it's actually pushing the big crashing waves further out because it's pushing me up the beach, and it's really shallow here. So every place I'm casting on the north side, it's really shallow, so I'm about ready to bag it because catching conditions don't look all that great here. And I think I'm going to go hit 33rd, 35th here pretty quickly. I got in about, I want to say 8 or 9 casts, 0 action. And again, catch conditions here are such that every place I'm casting, I work my way from the parking lot, not quite to the first set of houses, but everywhere I'm at, I'm always casting into really shallow water, and the big crashing waves are way out there. So I'm just gonna call it quits here, and I'm gonna go head over to 33rd and 35th in Lincoln City. All right, finally made it to 35th Street, and unfortunately 35th was full, so I had to go park at 33rd. But unfortunately also Highway 101 had road work going on it, so I got delayed by 10 minutes or so. It took me about a half an hour to get here. Catch conditions here definitely look better than Wade, but there's not a lot of crashing waves. And again, high tide is now about 2.5 hours away. So I'm guessing it's about a 5-foot tidal height now, 5.5 foot. But see how it goes. The only thing I did was I re-gelled my sand shrimp. Rocky this beach is now, but there's so many rocks here now, so I'm just bypassing it because the rocks are banging into me when the surf's coming in, and footing is a little unequal out there. So I'm just going to walk out to the sandy area. So unfortunately, I can feel a lot of rocks where I'm casting into now as I'm pulling my weight, and I can feel it go clunk, clunk, clunk. So catch conditions here don't look all that great. So I think I'm just going to bag it here pretty soon. Just a little under 20 minutes. Got in about 3 or 4 casts. Every place I cast to is really rocky on the bottom. And I don't know if you see it, but catch conditions here are really dismal. It's all blue water. Very few waves, and all the waves that are crashing are right here. So I see some better waves up there, but this is going to be my last attempt at trying to get some action here. Action up here is a little bit better. Unfortunately though, it's more shallow like it was at Wade. So give it a few more casts, but I think I'm going to call it quits and start fishing my way back. And again, it's still rocky everywhere. So again, you can see that there's no waves, it's just all blue water. But man, there's a ton of birds out there just congregating. I don't think there'd be food out here. I've been here 40 minutes now. I think I got in about 6 casts, maybe 7. But again, catch conditions are not all that great here. And down there was just full of rocks. I mean, I was bumping into rocks every single second on my casts. But you can see how calm it is right now. One set of waves, and there's another one just forming, and then there's one way out there. But it's very shallow here. Not as shallow as Wade Creek. But if I had to compare the two beaches, the benefits of this one is that the parking lot and walk to the beach is really quick. And catch conditions here were a little bit better, although very rocky going that way. So got skunked at both places. It was definitely more pleasant fishing here because, man, it really warmed up. But standing in the ocean at Wade Creek is a little bit better because the ground is very firm, and man, there were no rocks there at all. So, you know, it just depends on what you're looking for. But in both cases, I got no action and no fish, so this is when I always like to go out with people who fish with sand shrimp. That way I can tell if it's me or if it's the ocean. Okay, that's it for today. I'm hoping to go out tomorrow because next week is looking pretty gnarly just about every day. And then king tides hit November 25th and 27th, I believe is what I heard on the news today. Okay, that's it for today.